So make sure you have your phones and cameras ready, but also make sure you're holding on to them tightly. It does get pretty bumpy out there, and you don't want to lose anything, especially since I cannot make any soft stuff. Angel monkeys are going to be the largest monkeys in the world. The males are going to be weighing about 100 pounds, while the females are only 30 pounds. There's quite a size difference between the two. But they both have those red and blue markings on their face, while the male's going to have it a little bit brighter. They get even more, so they're going to be in herds of other males. And of course, also here on our left, as I mentioned, those greater flamingos is what we're looking at. Be still. They actually play around each other. But the white rhino is going to be the larger of the two types of rhinos that we're seeing today. They're about 5,000 pounds, maybe a little bit more, so it's actually about a 2,000 pound difference between them and the black rhino that we spotted earlier. But the white rhino's name actually comes from the Afrikaans word for white, which does not mean white, it's going to mean wide. He's fine today. It's about 3,000 pounds, maybe a little bit more, so still pretty big. But we can tell the difference between a black and white rhino. Look at that black rhino's going to have a pointed upper lip. That's going to be used to grab onto any of those leaves. The trees are bushy. Pelicans over here. Looks like they're being fed right now. So we're gonna have a pretty good view of them when we roll on by. But their backs do turn pink during mating season, but it's not those feathers changing color. It's actually gonna be the skin underneath that's gonna be turning pink. And also this little guy over here right at the very edge of the island, it's gonna be the white-breasted cormorant. It's also called a sea raven. But he's gonna be diving right into the water, diving deep into it so he can grab some fish. He's like a deep sea diver.
Canyon. Hi. Are you on safari? Yeah, you're seeing animals.
The eland, which is going to be a large brown antelope, is going to be considered one of the largest of them. That's going to be weighing just about 2,000 pounds. But what we're looking at right now, there are actually going to be two of them. There's one a little bit over here in the middle, one of the two females. They're going to be just about half his size. They're only weighing about 900 to 1,000 pounds themselves. Hyena is going to be the largest of the hyena family. They are very vocal animals, so it's going to range from that maniacal giggle that we're all familiar with to the ghostly whoop. They're not a part of the dog or canine family. They're actually part of their own family called Hyenidae. And they also have very powerful bone-crushing jaws. So unlike most predators, they do eat a lot of nutritious bone marrow. See those in holy cow. I think we're going to have a really good view. Seeing a couple more, they do kind of scatter all over. The giraffes are going to be the tallest animals in the world. They're going to be about 18 to 20 feet tall when they reach adulthood, and they even start off pretty big, as babies will be just about 6 foot when they're first born. Massive horns, which are going to be mostly hollow on the inside. It's going to be more of a honeycomb-shaped structure that promotes blood flow. So when they get too hot, blood's going to be pumped up into those horns, and they cool down quite a bit as the blood will circulate throughout their body, and the heat will be dispersed from them. He's using that tree as a scratching post there. But elephants do have very sensitive skin, so they're throwing mud, dirt, and sand onto their backs for most of the day, using that as a natural sunblock. You'll be noticing with a lot of the animals on reserve, they're rolling around that mud or sand. It's a great way to keep cool. It's a little bit too hot out. On our right-hand side, you'll be noticing some holes all throughout it, as elephants will be poking and prodding it, trying to get some of that water reserve that can be found on the inside. The giraffes, they're actually living on reserve. They're called Bisaya giraffes, which is going to be messy and Swahili, so their spot pattern's going to be a little more regular and jagged alongside the edges. But if you head on over to Animal Kingdom Lodge, you might be spotting some reticulated giraffes. So their spot pattern's going to be a lot smoother, a lot more uniform than compared to the Bisaya that we saw today. Looking to our left there, I'm seeing a couple more of those elephants. It might seem a little bit better when we make our way around the flamingos and a little bit more of a clearing. But you notice that elephants are very social animals. The mothers and babies, they love to stick together for as long as they possibly can. When the males grow up, they're either by themselves or they're going to be in herds of other males. But of course also, you can see that baby elephant just a little bit in between all those adults there. You can tell she's really tiny still. But cheetahs are the fastest land mammals. They're running about 60 miles per hour in short spurts of 100 yards or so. Unlike most big cats, they're going to be hunting during the day instead of the night. Our eyesight's going to be a lot better in the daytime as opposed to other big cats. Just a moment. These crocs are going to be the largest of the crocodilian in Africa. They span just about 16 feet in length, weighing up to 500 pounds. They can also live to 40 years old. And they're going to be going after just about any animal, even animals that are larger than themselves. So zebras are going to be black with white stripes. You can tell by the color of their nose, which is also black. But these specific zebras are grand zebras, so their stripes are extending all the way underneath their stomach. But of course, up there on that second highest rock, you're spotting that male line. You can tell he's a male. He's got that beautiful mane of his foot.
Look at the line up there.
Just about the same as there on that second highest rock. You're spotting that male line. You can tell he's a male. He's got that beautiful mane of his. Habit of roaring to each other. It's a very good way to find each other over long distances. They're pretty quick too. They run about 35 miles per hour. They have those sharp tusks on the front of their face. They can dig out the holes or burrows that you're seeing. Now we have a much better view of these ostrich on our right hand side. Also on the ground you're going to be noticing those ostrich eggs. They're going to be matching their parents. They're going to be the largest eggs in the world. They're going to weigh just about 3 pounds. If a man were to stand on top of them, they actually wouldn't break. They can